It's got to end up in Lillard's hands.
Inbound Lillard into the paint, extends, turned back by Davis. And the Lakers shut the door again underneath. Leans into Davis, steps back, short.
What defense and length.
33 points, 23 rebounds, and he turns out the lights at the free throw line. Timeout.
Anthony Davis obtained the nickname Street Clothes Davis, and since the bubble, it was pretty well deserved. I mean, every time he hit the ground, going for a rebound, defending, you'd hold your breath. In your head, all you could think was out 6 to 8 weeks. You could see the breaking news from Woj. Lower back, sprained knee, sprained ankle. Anthony Davis will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. I mean, Laker fans especially have dealt with this since, 2020 really. But this year has not been that year. And I think sometimes when a player gets a reputation, it's hard to kick it, so.
They can't win this series without street clothes.
I don't think a ton of people are aware of how durable AD has really been this year. I mean, if things pace out correctly, he's probably going to play high 70, 80 game type season. And since the All-Star break, he's probably been an MVP candidate type dude. A genuine superstar in the NBA type guy. I always feel that there's like 5 or 6 superstars in any given year. And Anthony Davis has played like one. Quietly. And the Lakers have been pretty good since the All-Star break. And the other day, they won without LeBron James. Against the Bucks. In Milwaukee. And AD was the best player on the floor. 34 points, 23 rebounds, and Defensive Player of the Year type defense. And I think people overlook Anthony Davis for DPOY just because of what a big name he is. It's almost like people love giving that award to like the tier 2 players, the Marcus Smarts of the world. But in reality, Anthony Davis has probably been the best defender in the entire NBA this season. For the Lakers to win anything this year, to go on a run similarly to what they did last year, Anthony Davis needs to be your first option. The days are over of LeBron James being a first option on a championship team. What LeBron is doing in year 20 is miraculous, and it'll probably never be done again, but he's still a 2. He just has way too much mileage. And I think the ball looks a lot more smooth kind of going into AD and then he kicks it out, as opposed to LeBron sort of playing point forward. And I think the other thing is D'Angelo Russell should be on the trade block for like the rest of his career, because ever since the rumors of him getting shipped, he has looked like SGA. He's been absolutely insane. And so this Lakers team's kind of quietly starting to peak at the right time. It's a very, very competitive West. And like last year, anything's possible. The Miami Heat is the 8 seed, went to the finals. And the Lakers, unlike a lot of other contending teams, have the proof of concept. Their core has won a championship. And so they know they have the confidence to do it. Their duo's 2 first ballot Hall of Famers. One being a top 2, top 3 player of all time. So of course he's, if they play OKC in the playoffs, they're going to go at those 22, 23-year-olds and beat them with expertise. Almost like a team like the Warriors did to the Celtics a couple years ago. Outsmart them. But Anthony Davis has been insane. And I think because of the last few years, people almost don't want to give AD credit. It's kind of weird in a way, because he has played like prime AD lately. And again, everybody's like, oh, he's, not consistent enough. But this season, he's played almost every game. His defense is as good as ever. He'll get 20 rebounds a game and people shrug it off. 30-something points a night and people kind of shrug it off. But he is incredible. And his career will be looked at very fascinatingly, because he was seen as the generational player, then the sidekick, But now he needs to be the first option. The baton needs to be passed from LeBron to AD. That's just the way it has to be for the Lakers to just do anything. I actually think if the Lakers can run the ball through AD, have everybody healthy, D'Angelo Russell see a Bleacher Report saying that LeBron wants him traded in the offseason. I actually think if that team gets paired against Minnesota or OKC, the Lakers could upset them. I really do believe that. The only team in the West that the Lakers have no chance against is Denver. Because Denver is just too good. But the Lakers are going to be sneaky. And people better keep an eye out on them. Because they are a lot better than their record. It's just a fact. And Anthony Davis is a top 10 player right now. Also a fact.